This is how much I spent on my long layover in Panama City. On my trip from Colombia to Nicaragua, the cheapest and honestly one of the better flights was with a 19-hour layover. So I decided to take advantage of this, leave the airport, spend a night and a morning in Panama City, and here's how much I spent. I stayed at Hotel Decapolis for the night and I'd spent a total of $90. I definitely could have found a cheaper hotel for the night, but part of the idea of leaving the airport was to get a good night's sleep. On top of that, the hotel offered breakfast, so I knew I wasn't gonna have to pay for that. And I spent a little bit more to get a seaside view. My Uber from the airport to the hotel was $16, and then I ended up just walking to a ramen restaurant and it was $15.50. As I mentioned, breakfast was included in my hotel stay, so that was $0. It was definitely one of the better breakfasts I've seen at hotels. I had a few hours before I needed to be back at the airport, so I took an Uber into the old historic town of Panama, and that cost me $3. Kind of just walked around, checked out the architecture, took some pictures. I did stop and get a coffee, and that was $4.50. I ended up walking by this area where different artists and vendors were setting up, and I ended up also buying a painting for $10. It was then